Alrighty everyone, in this video tutorial I'm going to show you how to create a cool customized Aweber opt-in form. So what am I talking about? Let me just scroll down. You've seen this page in earlier video tutorials in this course. This is the opt-in page. Now right here, make a note of that URL or that web address, because after this course is over, after I'm done shooting this video, while you're taking the course, I intend to leave this opt-in page up so that you can test out the form that I'm creating right here, right now, and you can see that it works and you can see how it works, and you can use that to teach yourself and check your own work. Okay, so let's scroll down here. And we're going to replace this opt-in form template created by Aweber. We're going to create that with something a little simpler. So together, the PDF ebook cover and the form I call a custom opt-in form. And then I'll also show you how to add that custom form into the sidebar widget as well. Once again, the procedure may be slightly different if you're using an HTML website, a GoDaddy website, a website created by Dreamweaver, Wix, Weebly, Foursquare, or what have you. But I'm going to show you how to do it in the latest version of WordPress. Okay, so step number one, we need to get to the Aweber demonstration account. I'm clicking on the dashboard. I'm in the dashboard. So now what I need to do is make sure I'm in the right list, which is anti-anxiety report. That's the correct email address. Now I need to go to sign up forms, strangely enough. Okay, so I've already created the opt-in form. Let me just click on that for a second. So if you want to edit a form, see, there it is. That's the one we were just looking at. So what I'm going to do is go back to sign up forms right there, and I'm going to create a new sign up form. This is for my website. So I'm going to click there. I'm going to go to, we have all different types of templates. I'm going to go with popular, and then I'm going to go with basic. That's the one I want to use. Load this template. Yes. Okay, so let's start at the very top. First of all, I want to let you know, if you want to make it wider or smaller, you can do that. So when we're putting in the sidebar later, this is how we'll fit it into the sidebar, by shrinking that down. Okay, the header, we don't need that. If we want to put text above this opt-in form, above it will be that ebook cover for the report cover. But if I want to put text just above this, I can put that in the website somewhere. I don't need the header. So what I'm going to do is move this mouse down until the header becomes highlighted, and I'm going to delete that. Then I'm going to click in here where it says name, and I'm just going to put first name. Now you can put full name if you want, and people will put the full name there. If you click here, you'll end up with a first name and a last name. That's two different fields that they need to fill out, and the more fields there are for people to fill out, it looks like more work, and they're a little less likely to fill it out. I always go with this one and either put full name here or first name, and I always require the name. That's up to you. If you want to remove the name field altogether and just require an email address, you can do that. Just click remove field right there. I'm going to save that field, which is the name field. I'm going to scroll down, and once again, I'm just going to open this up a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to click on email, and in front of the email, I'm going to put best email. And we're not going to worry about the value. That's very advanced stuff. So just save the field. If you'll notice, there wasn't a required option because it's automatically required, right? You got to have the email address to get into the email list. Okay, so we're going to click here. We're going to alter the submit button. Just click in there. And instead of submit, I'm just going to say you can put whatever you want. I'm going to save the field. And once again, I'm going to click here to edit, right? Excuse me, I'm going to look up here and make sure that I'm in the submit button before I start modifying stuff. So let's modify the background color. And I'm going to, you can just click that arrow. You can drag the arrow up and down. I'm going to go with the blue. Let's go with an orange this time. And we'll go there. And that's okay. Let's go with the brighter, see if we can get a brighter orange. Anyways, that is good enough. I'm going to click OK. Then for the font, I'll change the font family to Verdana. And I'll change the font size a wee bit to 16. That's a little too much, so let's go with 14. And then I'm going to change the font color to maybe something lighter. Okay, so I'm going to go way up here, and that's more or less a white color. If you want to make it a pure white, what you would do is click on the color, and you click here. Just delete that, and you put 6 Fs like Foxtrot. Foxtrot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hit enter, click OK, and there you go. So there's the submit button. We respect your email privacy. I like to leave that, powered by Aweber. There's no need to leave that in. I get rid of that. For the footer, if you want to put in something like "we'll never spam you," you can do that. So let's put down "we will never spam you." I don't like the font, so let's highlight that. Change the font family to Helvetica. Font size, yeah, you can see the font size looks a tad small there, doesn't it? Let's go with 14, or how about 12? Let's center it. And that's a little bit low there, but we can save that. Let's see how that looks. Or we can just get rid of that altogether. That's up to you. And you can also, inside your WordPress website, you can put "we'll never spam you" on your own, and it might fit in a little bit better. And that's all there is to creating your custom form. Once again, you can make it wider or smaller. Save your form. We're in the design. See, your web form has been saved. We're in the design section. We've saved it. Now I'm going to go to step 2. It wants us to name the form. I'm just going to say now, you want to name your forms because you can have more than one form for one email list, right? Right, correct. The thank you page in the very first email in this series, how to create an email list, in an opt-in form, I showed you can have your own custom thank you page, and that's what we created earlier in the first video in the series. There's the web address, the URL, Control-C to copy. And that is the thank you page that's reminding people to check their email. So I'm going to go back here. We don't want the basic version. We want the custom page. I click here. It puts the HTTPS in there. So I'm going to backspace Control Victor to paste in a PC, Command V in a Mac. I don't need to open it up in a new window. There's no real point in that. I'm just going to leave the already subscribed page as the default basic version. I'll show you how to create a custom already subscribed page in the advanced Aweber course, Aweber Crash Course 3.0, the advanced section. You don't need to mess with any of the advanced stuff here. So let's just save the form. Your web form has been saved, so we're just going to go to step 3. And here we are in step 3. There's step 1 was design, 2 was settings, and number 3 was publish. Okay, so let's go to, I will install my own form. You have 2 choices. You can use HTML version, which as you can see,